Courtney Revolution. Happy
Good
Friday.
morning, Alex. Happy Friday. How are you, darling?
I am doing well. Happy Chambong Friday, might I add, right? Because that's what we're
Damn.
doing today.
Yes, ma'am. I got my Chambong right over here. I got my champagne right down here. When it's time to pour, we're going to give y'all some more.
All right. You know, Courtney, I got to tell you, this is actually our 15th show together. Well, 14 and a half.
Already?
The first one I was kind of just featured on. So we are the champions, my friends.
You better sing it, Alex. You better give us some We Are the Champions. Yes.
You
I'm
know,
for it. We've made it.
and
How do
thank
you
you,
feel,
of
Alex?
course. Thank you to the T Tribe. You know, this work from home life ain't easy. We have technology issues, we have audio issues, but we still spill the tea, and that's what we're here to do today, right, Courtney?
Let me tell you something, Alex, real quick before we jump into it and get started. I'm actually really glad that you brought up the fact that it's our 15th show together. And I want to thank you, Alex, for being so mature, because I know for a fact that we have a lot of immature people that have been tuning into the show lately. And to be quite frank and quite honest, they have been acting like crybabies. And I don't appreciate that, because you're my new friend, Alex. We are at work and we are doing the best that we can every single day. So it really doesn't matter if things are not the same, because you know what this is, Alex? This is the new normal. And if you don't like it, it sounds like you might need to find yourself a new normal. And that's what I'm going to say today. So we love Alex here at Hollyscoop. Alex is here on the morning tea, and if you don't like it, you need to find a new morning program to watch, because we have a beautiful family here that is supportive. We enjoy conversation. We may not always agree, but that's the point, because we are family. It is Courtney and Alex and the tea. So I just wanted to say that. If you don't like it, kick rocks, and you don't have to say that you're leaving. Wesley and Karina, bam, y'all know what to do. So how are you today?
Good morning, Wesley and Karina. Yes. Thank you, Courtney. I am so excited. We have a lot to talk about. And, you know, I just sang my little We Are the Champions because I'm excited. It's Friday. It's time to kick back. Actually, I'm going to show you this. I don't know if you can see my mug right here, but we are going to pause. Can you see that?
I see it, girl. Bam, pause.
Right? The weekend is about pausing and binging. And I want to check out, I don't know if you've seen, but Netflix has a new doc. It's about Queen and Adam Lambert and about him kind of being the front man now. It looks really good. It's called The Show Must Go On, which is exactly what you're speaking about. The show must go on because we have tea to spill. So I'm really excited to see that. And then, of course, pause and watch Betty, one of Naz's recommendations from yesterday. So what?
I'm going to check that out, Alex.
Yeah. What are you going to binge this weekend, Courtney?
Honestly, I have to be honest. I am gonna watch Black Ink Crew. But when I take my break, because I feel like y'all literally 6 seasons back to back to back, I don't want to get to season 8, which is the end of it all, and then be upset and kind of over it. So I'm gonna take a break from Black Ink Crew this weekend, and I think I might. I've been slacking on this show on Netflix called Queen Sono. If you love Blood and Water, if you want to take that trip back to Motherland in Africa, Queen Sono. Exactly, we're gonna have a Queen weekend.
Queen weekend.
She's like an African spy girl, so I might need to jump back into
it
because she's doing some.
Ooh, I gotta check that out.
It's good, Alex, on Netflix.
I love it. Well, I'll be on Netflix all weekend because we need some pause and rest. There was a lot of tea to spill this week. Good morning, Sar. Love you, Alex and Courtney. Good vibes only. Exactly. We are all about positive, good vibes. It's Friday because, you know, that's what Friday's about. TGIF. It's about positive vibes. And you know what this Friday is all about? A little 5, 6, 7, 8.
Miss Mika, nice to meet ya. Miss Mika, she on fleeka. Miss Mika, she loves the tea, and we see ya. Miss Mika, go Mika, go Mika, go Mika. Happy Chambong Friday to Mika. Thank you for celebrating with us Monday through Friday. We love and appreciate you, girl.
Good morning, Mika. I love that you let us dance a little bit on this fine Chambong Friday. Every day is great when you ride. Yeah. All I'm ready to dance. We haven't been out in a while. We've been stuck in our homes. I miss dancing. Don't you miss dancing a little bit?
Alex, the fact that I didn't get a chance to twirl around Flaming Saddles in West Hollywood to the entire Future Nostalgia and Chromatica albums is really, it's dampening my spirit just a little bit. But you know what? Lady Gaga said she's rescheduling the tour. She told us to keep dancing at home. So you know what, Lady G, Miss Stephanie, if you will, I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep.
Exactly.
I'm gonna keep the show.
We can always meet the dance at home.
Yeah, right? Trust me. I gotta practice the Mika dance in the mirror. Sometimes I'll be like, wait, Miss Mika, nice to meet you. She on
Exactly.
You gotta practice.
Lady Joy in the chat is saying, I stay dancing at home alone, LOL. Exactly. Because dancing with yourself, I keep dancing on my own. Right?
Come on, Robin.
It's just singing Friday.
That's a hit, Alex. Let me tell you right now, shout out to Robin, because I feel when I was like 19 sneaking into the New York City, that was like a main staple. Robin dance on
Robin.
I'm in the corner,
Oh.
I had to get deep in the vocals.
Yeah, hit that note. Where is Robin? We need more Robin.
She put out an album, I think it was called Honey, and I think it might have been last year, but it wasn't really...
right? I remember.
It didn't make a splash in the mainstream. However, Alex, our good sis, Chambong Dave, loves that album by Robin. So when I do listen to tracks from it, I'm like, oh, Dave loves this. Shout out to Dave, y'all, because you haven't met Dave in person yet, right, Alex?
I have not met Dave in person. No, I haven't met anyone in person, Courtney.
You're gonna love him. You're gonna love everyone. T-Tribe, I know you miss Chambong Day when he come on in, and I know that is something for Fridays when we do eventually wind up back in the studio that I'm kind of excited to bring back to the camera, because we ain't had Dave on here in a minute. So when we pop the champagne, Alex, when we're in the studio, how we gonna get the champagne? We gotta make our call for Chambong Day. We do the Chambong Day chant, and then Dave come from around the corner with the champagne, because he's the man with the plan.
Well, I was a cheerleader growing up, so I love a good chant. So if we're chanting anything, I am there. Sarah in the chat.
No, you read it, girl.
Oh, yeah, we're both checking out Sarah because she.
You read Sarah.
So she said, "Good morning, Tigress Woods." Yes, love it. And Courtney Revolution, love your beautiful, infectious smiles. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. Oh, thank you, Sarah. How sweet. When life gets hard, you just smile. That's all you got to do.
Put a smile on, girl.
Exactly. So let's talk about all the tea we have to spill today. Of course, it's our queen Ariana's 27th birthday, and she celebrates on Instagram with a carousel of photos that we're going to get into. And then Billie Eilish pulls a Taylor Swift and unfollowed everyone on Instagram. We're going to tell you why. Then Jenna Marbles, YouTuber extraordinaire, posted a tearful apology for old offensive content and announces she's quitting YouTube. We'll get into that. And then Kelly Clarkson opened up and had a very candid moment with Demi about battling depression and kind of being open with that and vulnerable. Super great. We'll get into that. And then Emma Roberts is pregnant, which is exciting news. And then we have an update. Yeah. And then we have an update from Kenya Moore, which of course she's been on the show. Love Kenya. We have an amazing update from her. Then we're getting into our Car Jenner tea time. Kylie threw a party in her basement for, of course, the collection, the Kendall collection, is launching today. So she can't go anywhere. She threw a party in her basement. But, of course, she doesn't have a normal basement like you or I. So we'll get into all of that. And then Khloe, there's a lot of launches today for the Car Jenner family. Khloe, not today, but on Wednesday, launched an all-inclusive swimwear line with Good American. And then Kanye announced a Gap partnership, 10 years, which is super cool. So we'll get into that. And then, of course, our OMT story for the day has to deal with Bieber, who is suing for defamation. We will spill all that tea. So it is a lot on this Chambong Friday, Courtney.
I'm already laughing, Alex, because bad gal goddess Gabrielle is already saying the scandal palette can stay in the basement. Bad gal goddess Gabrielle, you don't want no scandal palette.
We'll get into it, but the Kendall palette is not what I expected it to be at all. So it's much more colorful. I know you and I spoke that we were expecting like nudes and bronze and everything Kendall kind of promotes, but it's not. So it's a little surprising. So I guess if you wanted to stay in the basement, then stay in the basement. You don't have to buy it. No one has to buy it. Okay. So why don't you pour up that tea, Courtney, because we have to spill it. Let's do it.
Can I say one thing really quick as I pour the tea so I'm not wasting time?
Oh, yeah.
I see you, the yellow chick, and the yellow chick wants to know what y'all think of Megan Thee Stallion's new song. Stallion released Girls in the Hood last night. And let me tell you guys what I think. I think it's an all right song. I kind of avoid the direction sonically that Megan is going in, and her flow is tight, her cadence is where it needs to be. Nothing revolutionary. I have to be honest and transparent, nothing revolutionary, but for Megan Thee Stallion, girl, it is not a miss in my opinion. So I just wanted to put that out there because
I gotta check that out. I haven't had a chance to hear it yet. I saw a headline that she dropped it, but I haven't had a chance to check it out. I'm excited to hear it.
We got Megan, we got Cupcake, Blackpink done dropped music, and August Alsina came out with a project. So y'all, those are your goodies for the weekend. Go ahead and listen to those after the show.
Wow. Thanks for that music update, that revolution update.
Yes, go.
All right. So let's cheers.
Moment, girl. Cheers.
Let's cheers to spilling the tea. Sip that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's get into our first You Missed It story of the day. Happy 27th birthday, Ariana Grande. Ariana took to Instagram yesterday, posting a carousel of photos. First off, she had a black and white selfie, which she also posted in color, which you see here. Then she went on to post some adorable videos of her dogs. Then we saw some cute photos and a video of her new boo, Dalton Gomez, and her cute little laugh, and then ended with a black and white baby photo. Here you see her, a baby Ariana. This was just such a cute little trip down memory lane. How much? She's only 27. Can you believe that, Courtney? Like, what this girl has accomplished at just 27 years old, none of us can relate to.
Alex. I remember being in my Disney college program. I'll never forget it. Being in my Disney college program internship. It was 2013. I'll never forget. I called my mom and I was like telling my mom. It was like, first of all, preface, it was my first time on my own ever. So I was like calling my mom and I was like, oh my God, I'm poor and I'm broke. And how am I supposed to do this? Disney's not paying me like that. And she was so nice. I briefly mentioned, I was like, and Ariana's got this new album out and I can't even buy it. And my mom sent me the album just as a pick-me-up. So I'll always remember that time. But I feel like Ariana's still like 21, 22. You know what I mean? She's so much older and mature. And I kind of like that she's going to have a birthday regardless. But I'm kind of glad that we have this reminder that Ariana is a woman. She's a dangerous woman, actually. So
she is
shout out to her.
Dangerous woman. And speaking of being a dangerous woman, I'm kind of interested to see, because birthdays in quarantine are weird. I know my boyfriend's birthday came through quarantine. I threw like a pizza party, and he loves pizza, so we did something fun like that. But you really can't go and do much. So I'm interested to see kind of what Dalton, because he's new, so he's got to impress her a little bit still. What do you think he's going to do for her birthday?
All he got to do is just rent out a beautiful property and they could spend some amazing quality time, maybe hire someone that's clean and disinfected to come and play a little violin tune while they slow dance in the foyer, girl, with the lights down, dim, couple rose petals on the floor, girl. Yes, I can see it now. With the beat,
you're like,
girl,
all he has to do is just...
Girl.
You're like, all he has to do to just create a perfectly romantic place in the middle of a gorgeous home.
Yeah. Just go make a call, ring, ring. Okay, we need this property here. I don't need to tell you why, but we need it. There you go. Bam. Clean up before someone come and check out the property next.
Yeah, so I'm excited for her. You know, he's got it. Better rain on her, if you know what I mean. Not in a weird way. I mean with presents and gifts.
Rain on me! Shout out to Ariana.
Maybe Gaga will show up. Who knows?
Maybe. She might roll on the floor. Who knows? Maybe she might give an impromptu performance. She said, "Chromatical ball right here, girl, in the foyer." Maybe she might sing one of them Joanne hits off the piano. She might put that little pink hat on. I won't be there because I act like that album don't exist. But I mean, shout out to Lady G and REG too.
Yes, shout out. All right, but let's talk about some Billie news because this is pretty shocking. Billie pulled a Taylor Swift and unfollowed everyone on Instagram. So originally she posted this on her story saying, "If I am following your abuser, DM me and I will unfollow them. I support you." So she announced this to her 68 million followers. And so according to a fan and Billie's post, which is now deleted, this is why Billie unfollowed everyone. So names like Justin Bieber, Ansel Elgort, Chris Brown, and more just vanished from her following list. And then she went on a full-blown unfollow spree shortly after. So I'm interested if this is kind of like she just wants a new slate, or she kind of did this on purpose to not kind of pick out who is who. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that because Billie is a known Justin Bieber fan. I don't know where she stands at this moment, but she is a Justin Bieber stan. We know that. So for her to unfollow Justin, I think she didn't want to make that so noticeable, so she unfollowed everyone, in my opinion. Why do you think she did this?
Because all the stans online are saying exactly that. So Billie, love you down. Oh my God, y'all know I love me some Billie Eilish. But that I get it what she was trying to do, but she should have thought about the fact that the stans were immediately going to spam her with, "Your idol is an abuser. He abused Selena. He admitted it. She said it." So she was probably like, you know what, F it, and just unfollowed everybody. And I can understand. Girl, we know why. Potentially speculation, not confirmation. You know?
100%. Would you ever do this? I know personally that I have thought, social media is a very interesting place. It's a great place to kind of, give a platform to promote things and also do a lot of positive, but there is a lot of negative that comes with social media. And I have thought to kind of start fresh and just wipe everything new. I know a lot of celebrities have archived photos and all of this. Have you ever thought to do that?
I archive photos, but to sit up there and unfollow everybody, including Nicki Minaj, my mutual, that definitely won't be happening. But I'm the kind of person, Alex, where like, if I have like a really close friend and we have like a fallout that I know because I'm in control, girl, I know that we're not going to bounce back from, girl, it's almost like that person never existed. Our relationship never existed online. I will erase almost every single trace of that person and I's relationship off of the internet if I can help it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as far as following like everyone to make a statement, I don't think that that's productive for me. But it's probably really productive for Billie because she has a huge platform that people take notice of, Yeah,
no, definitely. What about like exes? Are you like a blocker? Like, would you block? I know you've been in a long-term relationship, but let's say you weren't and you had this ex that was just problematic. Would you block them?
No, I'm not a blocker because what the kids like to do, they post it proudly like a badge of honor. So like, I'm sure some of y'all stans have done it where y'all go and harass like Kim Kardashian, or y'all go and harass whatever celebrity, and then when they block you, y'all are like, "Look, couldn't your skin's not thick enough. Look." Like, and I think it's stupid. So what I do, girl, is I'm a muter. I will mute you into oblivion because it's not going to disrupt my notifications. You're not going to know. You're just going to think I'm ignoring you when in actuality, I'm not seeing it because you're awful.
No, honestly, when Instagram announced that mute feature, that changed the world. Like, that was such a good feature, right?
You don't need to be looking at my story. I don't need to see your post in my feed. I don't like it. I am, Alex, the most publicly private person ever. Love to do the kiki, love the morning tea, love my Hollyscoop, love y'all at the Tea Tribe. But y'all know, the Tea Tribe know, Alex. Y'all, the most y'all get out of me online, if y'all not following me on Twitter, is an inspirational quote on Instagram. Y'all are not going to see me, this is my daily life, walking down the street. I'm never going to do that. This ain't David Dobrik, sis, and y'all are not paying me to do that. So,
I love a good inspirational quote, Courtney. That is my Motivational Monday. I mean, we all need to be inspired, especially in this world right now. It's like, share the love, so I am all about that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but let's get into our next, speaking of posting on social media and all of that, Jenna Marbles announced she is leaving YouTube in a tearful apology for old offensive content. So Jenna Marbles, of course, she's one of YouTube's original vloggers with more than 3 billion views and 20 million subscribers. She apologized for past content and now she's quitting. So Jenna posted an 11-minute video on her YouTube channel basically apologizing for content that included impersonating Nicki Minaj in blackface, rapping a racist song, and also slut-shaming. So when it comes to her video with Nicki Minaj, she said she never meant to do blackface and admits it was wrong. And after hearing people who found her skit offensive, she said she learned from it and never repeated it. She said, quote, "I'm unbelievably sorry. I wish it wasn't part of my past." And as for the racist rap song and slut-shaming, Jenna said, quote, "It doesn't need to exist. I shouldn't have ever said it. I'm embarrassed that I ever made that, period." So she added that she would be putting many of her past videos with offensive content on private. So do you, what are your thoughts on this? And also, do you think that all YouTubers should start kind of deleting or putting these videos on private if they do have offensive content as they educate themselves?
Okay. All right, y'all. Let's have a conversation. I'm going to move. I have to do this because I can't read the chat because y'all might influence what I'm going to say. Okay, so Alex, just to be clear and everyone to be clear, because I know sometimes you're like, why does he think that? Let me tell y'all a quick story because I know this is like our quick news section of the show. Okay, so y'all know that one of my closest and best friends on the internet in life is Ricky Dillon. Friend to the show, y'all know the T jumps out. That's his shirt. Y'all love him, right? So, sweetest man on the planet. Don't know about person. Ricky at a party, you know, I'm nervous, I'm shaky. Ricky likes to do the thing where he's like, okay, so who do you want to meet, girl? My thing was at the time was, you know, well, Jenna Marbles and Shane, like, who do you want to meet if they're at the top, king and queen, right? Jenna Marbles is in line, grabbing a drink. Ricky literally walks me over. Hey, you know, this is my good friend Courtney. You know, sweetest woman on earth. Part 1, right? This was years ago. Fast forward to Courtney is literally nobody working at an acai shop. This is not going the Kristen Wiig route. Relax, y'all. Jenna Marbles actually became one of my regulars and one of my customers, like her and Julian, big fans of our zoodles. And something that I always appreciated, Alex, was the fact that she always remembered my name, always sweet, always caring, always nice, always treated me like a human, the opposite of Kristen Wiig. Now, I understand that in 2011, doing blackface was not a thing that was being discussed online as heavily as it is, with as big of a magnifying glass as it is today, right? What Jenna Marbles did is wrong, right? It's wrong, it's offensive. However, I, as a Black person, can respect the fact that she sat down, she made the video, she showed some of the content. She said, listen, this happened 11 years ago. I'm not that person. I have changed, and I feel, in my own personal opinion, from watching Jenna from 2011 all the way, you know, to now, senior in high school, all the way to now, I know that Jenna Marbles has not done anything intentionally racist in her content versus Alex, someone like Shane who has done the blackface thing. He has said sexual things against children on side channels, on podcasts, and now he's currently covering up things that he's done in the past to still remain like the good guy. So Alex, do you understand why I'm personally am able to accept an apology from Jenna Marbles versus not believing a single damn thing that Shane Dawson is saying because he is garbage? Jenna Marbles is not racist. She's never been racist. And I truly believe that she just made an honest mistake. And now we're living in a completely different time where it's not the MySpace era. We can't really say whatever we want anymore because now we have people that are growing up and are willing to hold us accountable. Can't be mad at that.
Right.
But I can commend someone that put out a genuine apology. A lot of y'all friends and y'all girls out there, y'all celebrities, they don't put out genuine apologies. That woman is sorry enough to walk away from it all. You get what I'm saying?
I do get what you're saying. And I agree with you, Courtney. You know, Ruby in the chat says 10 years ago, humor was different. People weren't so sensitive. Was it right? Absolutely no. But what it was, and people grow up and learn from their mistakes. So that kind of speaks to your point. Do you think, Courtney, because she's a comedian, like, should comedians get passes in these types of situations?
I feel like when it comes to
because this is always a touchy subject. You know, this has been an ongoing conversation with comedy and making these jokes. Some people say it's just comedy. Some people say, no, they should be, you know, reprimanded for saying these jokes that are offensive. So a lot of people have strong feelings, both sides.
And they're valid. Y'all are valid to feel how y'all feel, and y'all are valid to support or choose not to support. I just want to let y'all know that I am still choosing to support Jenna Marbles. And maybe, just to be honest and clear, maybe that's because I have had that interaction with her. I haven't had those interactions with Jeffrey. I haven't had those interactions with Shane. You get what I'm saying? So it's maybe a little bit easier for me to shut the door and shut the lid on that. For me, Jenna, here's one more story. I had my best friend live with me, Alex, when I first lived here, and he worked at Best Buy. He ran home, Alex, sprinted with the long legs, sprinted home because he was so excited that his favorite vlogger, Jenna Marbles, walked into Best Buy and was so friendly and willing to take a picture with him. And he's Black. Just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah.
So you know, it's all about preference. It's your choice. I can't fault you for deciding to not support Jenna Marbles and deciding to support Shane and vice versa. You get what I'm saying? It's a personal decision that everyone has to make for themselves.
I completely agree. I've been a fan personally of Jenna Marbles as well. I've been following her content, and I agree with you, Courtney. I think her apology was genuine. You know what I would love to see is, instead of leaving YouTube because she has such a big platform, why doesn't she use this like other celebrities have to kind of continue this conversation is what I would love to see. I would love her to create some more content and talk about these things because her voice, people listen. People listen to Jenna Marbles, and I think she could use this for good. She accepted her mistake. She educated herself. She's making it private, saying, listen, like, this was offensive. You don't need to see this content anymore. But I would love to see that. I would love to see her create kind of new content and continue this conversation. That is so important.
I agree, Alex. She might continue the conversation on the podcast. She has a podcast.
Ooh, so that's right.
You get what I'm saying? Y'all don't give up hope on Jenna Marbles. It's a rough period right now, but perhaps listen to her podcast and see if that conversation comes up. Maybe she has learned and she'll prove it to y'all on a different platform.
Yes. Yes. Well, on that note, T-Tribe, let us know in the chat how you feel about this. Are you still going to follow, whatever Jenna Marbles does, or do you think that she's done, in your opinion? Let us know. So let's talk about other people that have really opened up lately. Kelly Clarkson had Demi Lovato on her show, and they had a really beautiful, candid conversation. And Kelly opened up to Demi about battling with depression as well, which Demi has been very kind of open about. Kelly said, quote, "I love how open you are about mental health because I have similar issues and I suffer from depression." Then she went on to say, I think a lot of people, especially in the creative world or just from childhood even, are kind of trained to just keep going and you can handle it. Especially as a woman, it's like, don't let them see you sweat. So Kelly also praised Demi for being honest about her struggles with addiction and bulimia and bipolar disorder, pointing out that a lot of celebs aren't really willing to be as vulnerable as Demi has been. And I want to make note that YouTube actually announced yesterday, I'm sure you guys have heard, or if you haven't, if you missed it, Demi is having a 4-part docu-series on YouTube basically talking about, the past 3 years, the highs and lows of everything she's been through her personal and musical journey. So this is really great. And then Demi came back and said, you were like the first idol, American Idol, she didn't say that, but play on words that I ever had, and I wouldn't be the artist or even the person that I am with being so outspoken and vulnerable and fearless if I hadn't looked up to you. Or hadn't had you to look up to. So I really love this. I think it was kind of a beautiful moment between two women, and it's true, to Kelly's point, like, I know as a woman, like, you got to be the strong one, you can't show that you're weak. That's something that a lot of women deal with. You got to be tough. And so I also understand that it's hard to be vulnerable. So I really kind of admire both of these women for speaking out and saying that they do struggle with this, because a lot of people struggle with mental health. It's not something to take lightly, and kind of seeing, I'm sure a lot of fans that consider these two idols we're really happy to kind of see this. What do you think about this, Courtney?
I'm glad they had the conversation, especially now, because we don't know what kind of headspace, or I can honestly say I couldn't imagine what kind of headspace Kelly Clarkson is in, because she's getting the divorce, right? So
Exactly.
maybe it's helpful for her heart, her soul, her energy to sit down with someone so open and vocal about everything like Demi Lovato to sort of get it all out there. I thought that was an amazing matchup. Like, I would love to see a round table with like Kelly Clarkson and Demi types. I think that that's kind of needed for the emotional, for the people that put it all out there. Let's cry together. Like, how do we feel? Like the How Do We Feel show. We need that kind of talk show. I kind of feel like shows are kind of, they're lacking feeling.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that's kind of why I think that's why she got the Kelly Clarkson show, because that is kind of, she is one of the few celebrities that you really get an inside look into how genuine she is. She's just open and honest. She's just real. I know we've spoken about this on the show before, and I think people can relate to that. People want to see genuine and real people. They want to watch that. They want to hear that. They want to hear about things that they are struggling with as well. So I thought this was a great moment.
I'm over here stewing on who this cast could be. I'm listening to you. I'm like, who else gonna sit at that table with Kelly and Demi?
You know who Drew Barrymore is getting a show.
Huh?
Drew Barrymore is getting a talk show.
True.
Isn't that
really?
Yeah. Yes.
What are you going to talk about?
Yeah. But she has a similar.
She had addiction struggles, and that's something interesting to her story. But is the content going to be like feel good? Is it going to be celebrity gossip? Is it going to be I have a guest on and we do a deep dive? Like what is Drew Barrymore going to talk about that I'm interested in?
I don't know, but I also think that she has that similar kind of vibe. When you think of Drew Barrymore, you think of Girl Next Door, you think of Never Been Kissed, you think of your best friend. So I think she can kind of bring that same Kelly Clarkson vibe to the show. I don't know. I'm interested to see it, but maybe I don't know if you want her at your round table, Courtney. But I'm
over here like, who else goes to Drew Barrymore? That's someone I would have never thought of, because like my mind was going towards Jessica Simpson. We can't do that, girl. We can't do that. We can't get Mandy because Mandy want to sing, girl. So I don't know. We're gonna marinate on that. I'm gonna hop in the slow cooker and get my
T-Track. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know who's gonna sit there. What's Reba doing? What's Reba? What's we up to? Can we get Reba? The girl loves Reba.
I love Reba. Let's throw Reba in there.
I've never seen an
Okay,
episode of Reba, but all of my friends love it. They love Miss Reba.
so speaking of new shows, new roundtables, let's talk about new babies because our couples therapy story of the day is about some pregnancy news. Emma Roberts is pregnant, expecting her first child with her boyfriend Garrett Hedlund. Now, Us Weekly reported that the celebs may be expecting, but it wasn't confirmed. But then, according to Instagram comments shared by Emma's mom, Kelly Cunningham, Emma is in fact expecting her first child with her boyfriend. So I guess fans congratulated Emma's mom on her Instagram. She didn't like post anything, but they just started commenting. And then her mom responded to an Instagram user saying, "Thank you so much, very excited." And then another fan asked if Emma was pregnant, and she said yes with an exclamation point. Now this account, because I went to go pull it, is now deleted. So maybe Emma wasn't ready to announce it just yet. She may not be that far along and took it all down, which was interesting. But a fun fact is prior to their relationship, Garrett was in a relationship with Kirsten Dunst. Isn't that random? Here's the two. Yeah.
Congratulations to her. Shout out to Wesley. Wesley said, "I won't thirst on somebody else's man, but Garrett Hedlund looks so good." Wesley, that's how I feel about
he's a pretty man.
These fine men.
And Emma was obviously in a relationship with her American Horror Story co-star. They were engaged, and so they just broke off the engagement, and they've only been dating for like a year. What was that?
Didn't they beat each other up? I was trying not to mention that because I wasn't sure if that's what if I was remembering correctly. Didn't they beat each other up and that's why they broke up? They was both beating each other up. Somebody in the chat, I know y'all know. Tell me if I'm mistaken or if I'm thinking of a different couple. I'm pretty sure Emma Roberts and American Horror Story, Evan, whatever his name is, they was boxing and then they separated. I could be wrong. Which was it, y'all? I know y'all know. But somebody tell me. Michelle, LOL, yes? Look, they know in the chat. Yes. I could have
Wow. News to me, Courtney.
Look, Hipster Baby says she was beating him up. I didn't mean to make y'all laugh. It's not funny, but I was like, I didn't want to bring it up and be like, Alex, congratulations, but like, is she beating him up or what?
Oh, wow.
Oh, she gave this one a black eye too, apparently, says Danielle. Y'all look that story up. I knew when I go through my little rags, I know my little stories I'll be seeing here and there because that one stood out because I was like, hold on.
I mean, of course it would stand out, but well, let's just say that we hope that this is a healthy relationship, and we wish the best for them and their new baby because clearly that was a relationship that was toxic, and she moved past it. I don't know about the story. I should definitely check up on that, but this story is only good, positive news, and we hope that for them. Speaking of positive news, our girl Kenya Moore, who Courtney, I know you interviewed on the show before, she is back with a wonderful announcement. Of course, Kenya has been very open on Real Housewives of Atlanta and social media, and I'm sure she talked about it on the show, her experience with IVF and how it brought her a beautiful miracle baby. And so she teamed up with Baby Quest Foundation about a year ago to promote the charity's mission to provide grants for infertility procedures. Well, Kenya, thanks to her, gave a $2,000 gift. And the charity just announced the Kenya Moore Baby Quest Gift of Life grants. So these funds will be awarded to one or more applicants from the Detroit area, enabling recipients to pursue creating a family. So this is amazing. I know a lot of women go through IVF. It's a very it's a tough process. One of my best friends is actually a fertility nurse. She works at one of these places and deals with women on a daily basis. It's struggle, it's lonely, it's tough, and I think if anyone can help, I think this is a beautiful thing.
I think that this is excellent, Alex. I just want to say, I know that I can't imagine what it must be like to be a woman and like, grow up being like, I cannot wait to find, the partner of my dreams and start a family, and then find out potentially that you can't. And I'm glad that Kenya Moore is using her platform to sort of bring awareness and help people. I feel like we're in a time where it's so fun to like kiki and drag and, bring people down and get rid of them and this, that, and the third. But also it's very important to remember that there are times where we got to uplift and help people. People want their families. People want that last little bit of something to make it feel like their life has come full circle. So shout out to Kenya Moore, shout out to Baby Quest, and shout out to everyone right now. Man, woman, person that is trying to create that perfect family and you haven't figured it out yet, because I'm sure that you will. Shout out to you. Bam.
Exactly. And I think, at the end of the day, it's not cheap to go through IVF. It costs a lot of money. And for people that want a perfect family and can't afford it, this is just an amazing thing. So shout out to Kenya, doing great things. We love this news.
Absolutely. Shout out to Real Housewives of Atlanta. I know y'all gonna bring it this upcoming season with all y'all mess that's going on in the off season. I know y'all gonna bring it. And just to let y'all know, I'm gonna be watching and I'm gonna be ready. Please bring Nene back, Andy, please.
Yes, we are ready. We are ready. When is it supposed to be back? Because we don't know. I mean,
girl,
everything going on.
I'm thirsty and annoying. The season just ended, Alex. I'm like, can we get the cameras in their house? Initially, I was like, I don't want it. It's fine. They can wait until it's time to, everyone to be together. No, we need the iPhone sent to the house, just like Kardashians, and we need to see what's going on with Nene, Kenya, and the girls immediately. We need that season top of the year. Get to work.
We do. We need it. But until we need it, we always have the Kardashians, Courtney. So it is time for our Kar Jenner tea time. Why don't you take it away?
You got it. If you're ready for some Kar Jenner mess, be sure to turn your volumes down for Kar Jenner tea time.
Ooh, that was... Ooh, we got a little extra. We got like 5 seconds extra. I like that one.
A little extra air in the lungs today. You take a deep breath.
We do need extra because there are a lot of announcements and launches today. It is an exciting time. Some good news. Yeah, let's do it. You want to get ready?
You go ahead. Yeah, girl,
okay,
I'm going to just crack this one open.
Okay. So while you undo your champagne for our Chambong Friday, let's kick it off with Kylie throwing a launch party in her basement. So, of course, the Kendall and Kylie collection for Kylie Cosmetics launched today. And, of course, due to quarantine and obvious reasons, Kylie could not throw a normal launch party, as you know they do best. So she looked to the party. There we go. Pop it. Pop that chance. As I said, party, that popped. It couldn't have been more, we could have planned that more perfectly.
I'm definitely not covered in champagne right now, but you know what? This is a live show.
Are you soaked? Love it.
I am. It's fine.
Okay, so Kylie looked to party planner extraordinaire Mindy Weiss, who has planned their infamous Christmas party and almost a lot of their parties to transform her basement into a launch party. And she posted a photo and video on her Instagram. Check this out right here. So there was this ping pong table with branding. There were masks, if you can see there, of course. They were safe. Ring lights were there. The bar had TVs with the promo on it. And then in the video, she panned to her movie theater with the promo on the big screen, because we all have movie theaters in our basement, right, Courtney?
Of course, Alex. Girl, you better stop before I go down to the foyer and continue to finish out this show from the foyer and then down to the basement, then out into the courtyard, in the swing.
Oh my God. I just love this because only Kylie can throw this type of party in her basement. You know what I mean? And she captioned it, couldn't throw a party, so Mindy Weiss came through and transform my basement to celebrate the launch of Kendall and Kylie collection, launching tomorrow, which is today at 9 a.m. She posted this last night. I love this because, we don't have this type of basement. We can't really throw this party, but Kylie can in true Kar Jenner fashion. But I do love that she kind of still was able to celebrate it in their own way. And because that's, I know a lot of people are struggling during quarantine. As we just mentioned, people are having birthdays and weddings are being canceled and all of that. And it's important for us to kind of make the best of it. And Kylie did. So party in the basement.
Shout out to her. When is she gonna invite us to the basement party, Alex? I'm sick of this. Now we are the Kylie Cosmetics promo team. You know what, Alex? I want to say this. I want to bring this to the surface because this is another thing where it's like common sense. So we, meaning you and I, the brand, we have like this reputation of allegedly speculate. Well, it's a confirmation, not speculation, because I'm still poor. That we're being paid off by Kris Jenner to do Kar Jenner tea time every single day, and that's not the truth. Shout out to Night Runner, Artilla McQueen, by the way.
Yes, shout out.
But if that were the case, if we were being paid by our good sis Miss Chrissy, wouldn't we be in the basement with Kylie and Kendall and the Skendall?
I mean, yes, we would definitely be there. I would love to be there and see all of that.
Listen, Kylie, I got a Chambong with your name on it. Okay, now all you gotta do is hit us up on any of our social media accounts, and the bosses will make sure we there, out in Calabasas.
Right. I know how to get there, Courtney. So you can hop in my car. We'll go over to Calabasas. We'll just show up to the next party.
Listen, we'll pull a young sweet row. We'll sneak on in. We'll have a little drink, and once Kylie is like, "Wait, who is that?" Girl, we already ran out the door. It's fine. We just need enough to get 3 little pictures to go, T-Tribe, look, we made it! So that we can all kiki together, and that's it. I'll cheers to that, girl. You got your glass?
Yes, you want to cheers? Let's cheers. Let's cheers to that.
Cheers to the Kar Jenner. Bam!
Woo!
Yeah. Ooh, that was
Happy Friday. You know what I love about this is that they have the ring light. And so it's really all about the photos. So it's not about the party. It's about the photos they're going to take at this party, right? Because we're going to see them this weekend.
It's the receipt. It's the receipt of it all. When I used to go to these parties with the big YouTubers, Alex, you know how disappointed I would be if I knew I missed the photo opportunity and didn't take no pictures the whole night back in the day. I would be like, oh my God, I was 3 feet away from... Insert all of these vloggers who I don't care about anymore now. I can't believe I didn't get a picture. But now I'm like, girl, I am the party girl. My ring light right over there, girl. You want a little flick? Because I got the little, y'all see this? I got the back right here, girl. We get the picture done.
Music Lover says, Alex has to get a Chambong. That is right. I am missing out on the Chambong fun. I got to do it.
Alex, we going to get you a Chambong.
I'll get it soon.
And we got to make sure we get you with the stand, too. Because we can't have you put your Chambong and it's not, you just throw it on the desk and that's it, girl. No, ma'am. Chambong come with the metal stand, girl. We don't play that.
Love it. Okay, let's get into another launch. Khloe Kardashian, her Good American, launched a new swimwear line, and it's all inclusive. This is another great launch from, this is a change of events of kind of the conversations we've been having on the tea the past few weeks. This is about being all inclusive, so I love this news. It was introduced with the intention of staying true to the brand's ethos that are closely tied to empowering women to celebrate their unique bodies confidently. So, Good American posted this photo. This is one of the suits. The full collection includes everything from swim to ready-to-wear pieces such as cover-ups and belts ranging in sizes 0 to 8 as well as extra small to 5XL. So there are 20 stylish swim items, but the best part, listen to this, Courtney. Some of the suits include like supportive elements for women, such as like a tummy tuck feature to help smooth and flatter, double drawstrings and wider straps to provide added support, and full coverage, and also belts to accentuate your waist. So I really love this new swimwear because I think that it kind of caters, like they said, to all women. It's very inclusive. And I really love that Khloe did this. What do you think about this,
I love it
Courtney?
too, Alex. I what I think about it is like, I'm happy because I knew people that would be afraid to run around the pool in their t-shirt, and if a swimsuit like this is going to smooth out things that make you feel insecure, so that you can go to the pool or go to the beach and feel like confident and feel like you too can be Khloe Kardashian, then I'm here for it. I'm all about things that are going to help build the confidence. Because I'm a person that's like, you know what, you may have a little roll here, you got a little curve, a little stretch mark here, a little cellulite on the cheek area, and I'm like, so what? You are bomb. Like, you
So
don't
what?
need to be a size 0 or size 1 or whatever to look bomb. Like, I think big people are bomb, thick people are bomb, all body types are bomb. But if
Hmm.
clothing can help you feel more secure, I'm all for it. Good job, Khloe. Shout out to her.
Yes, some great news. And of course, Khloe, has struggled with her weight. She's opened up about that many times. She hosted Revenge Body on about
Mm.
helping other people to find their own confidence. And so I just love that this is some good news from the family that I like to see. So
Yeah.
more of this, right?
Yeah. We ain't got to drag every story, but when you do something good, we got you, girls.
Exactly. Exactly. Speaking of some other good, Kanye announced today a 10-year Gap partnership on Twitter called
Mm.
Yeezy Gap. So Kanye took to Twitter to announce it. Check out that logo. He's bringing Yeezy to the masses. He captioned it, Yeezy and Gap form partnership, hashtag West Day Ever.
Mm.
Love that. The photo, he also showed this photo on Twitter in which clothes could be seen being pulled from a bag marked, quote, developed by Yeezy and Gap. The bag also listed the frequent location of current Aero West projects, which is Wyoming. Then he, of course, dropped that logo. And so his sneakers and clothing will drop in Gap stores early 2021. It will create a modern, elevated basics for men, women, and kids, and at accessible price points. So
Mm.
the best part about this is we can't forget that Kanye gave a lyrical mention to Gap in College Dropout's Spaceship. He said, let's go back to the Gap, where he talks about working in retail and kind of his disdain for it, and he wants more for his life and all of that. So it's kind of a full circle moment. So I love this partnership. What do you think, Courtney?
I love it because if I should ever become famous in that way that Kanye is, I would do the same thing, girl. How am I going to get this partnership with the old places that I used to work? Did y'all imagine me with a line in Hot Topic or a line in Lucky Brand jeans, graphic tee line in Lucky Brand jeans? Imagine a dream. I think that this is iconic. Can I tell you why? I think that lots of people forget who Kanye was when a lot of us met him, right? He was
Mm-hmm.
the stylish, colorful Louis Vuitton backpack
Oh,
don, like
yeah.
Prince on Prince. Like, that is the Kanye that I grew up with, and I hate to admit that when the conversation of Kanye comes up and it's like, oh my God, we hate Kanye, I'm still holding on to that one. Graduation, everything, like
Right.
everything up until Yeezus, that's the Kanye I'm still holding on to. So like, I know that Kanye from the past and this Gap like collaboration is like, it's magic. He is classic. I feel like at this point,
Mm-hmm.
Gap is a classic brand, and for them to
Right.
come together, I feel like is excellent. And I have not bought Gap in a very long time, probably since middle school, but I probably will be making a purchase, girl. That's right in the mall down the street. I can go and get Yeezy down the mall, girl. I'm gonna get that.
Yeah, you could get it at the Gap.
I'm gonna get that.
Yeah, I love this too. I think it's super cool that he has this full circle moment, bringing it back, bringing the brand back. I think it's good. A lot of Yeezy is, like you said, simple and classic, which mirrors the Gap. So this is a very seamless kind of partnership. But get this, Gap's stock went up like 15% after Kanye posted that Twitter.
Oh my God.
So grab that Gap stock.
I'm so mad. Okay, quick reveal. Y'all, I've been like dabbling in the stocks, y'all. Robinhood, y'all. I've been dabbling in the
Oh,
stocks and I've been trying to get my little shares together. I wish I would have known Kanye was working with Gap. Alex, I would have got in there. I gotta check
right?
this to see what the share price is after this to see if I can still get in there before it officially drops, girl, because it's time
Yes.
to get a bag.
Yes. Right? Wesley says, release new body with the new clothes.
Hey,
Good point,
you
Wesley.
Nicole body. You the old body. Let me not get in trouble today, but Wesley, I feel that. I agree.
Look, maybe he will. Maybe he will. Maybe the promo will have new body as the song. We can only
Alex,
hope.
don't tease me like that. I think I would lose my mind if I heard like new body was in the Gap commercial, because then that to me, I take that as a sign as it's coming then. So then that means I
Oh,
gotta get
yeah.
on the Twitter and I gotta, Nikki, is it coming? Nikki, is it emoji, emoji, emoji? Nikki, is it coming? GIF, is it coming? Could someone tell me?
Well, speaking of is it coming, the OMT is coming because it is that time to get to our headline of the day. We are talking about Justin Bieber once again with an update on the sexual assault allegations. Justin Bieber is suing for defamation, claiming the sexual assault allegations are outrageous lies. So, as we know, there were two social media users named Danielle and Katie. Justin Bieber is suing these two for defamation over what he calls malicious claims he sexually assaulted them in 2014 and 2015. He is suing for more than $20 million in damages and $10 million for each of the stories. So he is claiming these allegations are factually impossible and part of a scheme to seek attention and fame. And according to the legal docs that were obtained by TMZ, Bieber has indisputable documentary evidence, which we've seen some of those receipts, to prove their sexual assault claims are nothing but outrageous, fabricated lies. According to the suit, Bieber also believes that these two social media accounts might be run by the same person, or they're like a coordinating effort to ruin his reputation. So Bieber alleges that Danielle totally made up her story based on public reports that he ate at the Four Seasons. That was the story in 2014, which he also brought Selena into all of that. And then as for Katie, who claims Bieber sexually assaulted her at the Langham Hotel in New York, Bieber says it's an elaborate hoax. According to him, Katie is a super fan who waits outside hotels for him, is desperate to meet him, and desperate for fame. However, Bieber claims Katie has never met him and says she even admitted to such on her own tweets after the date. She now claims he sexually assaulted her. So, it's a lot to get into,
Literally,
Courtney.
Alex. Like, your silence was exactly how it needed to be.
Right?
That silence said, well.
Okay. Exactly. Let me start out by saying again, these are all speculations, not confirmations. These are allegations. Justin Bieber is technically innocent, as anyone is, until proven guilty. However, these victims should not be silenced if this does prove to be true. Now, I will say that if it is not true, I mean, Justin Bieber is going to far lengths suing for defamation to basically clear his name. So when someone does that kind of thing, they better have a good case, right?
Mm-hmm. The only thing I want to say, it's more of like information because I want to see how y'all feel about it. So there was, when we first talked about this story, maybe it was Monday, Alex, there was a comment from someone that had worked at the Four Seasons, and they were saying that as far as their training with celebrities, they wouldn't be able to disclose whether a celebrity was there ever. Like, even if like they were married and they left their wedding ring like in the hotel room, they would not be able to get it sent to them. They're not allowed to contact them. They're not allowed to give out any of that information. So T-Tribe, to you, I question, and I wonder if you're maybe on the same track as the I. Do y'all think that if allegedly, speculation, not confirmation, these situations did occur that Justin feels like he can get away with it because he knows that he's protected by the anonymity of the Four Seasons, because they're really harping on the fact that like he wasn't there and he was at an Airbnb and he was and he was
Good point.
and like sure he can say he was an Airbnb, but who's to say that he stayed there? You get what I'm saying? He could have went right to the first. Like people are acting like just because Justin has a receipt of him staying at the Airbnb that's where he was the entire time and he never went to the Four Seasons. I'm just curious to know what you guys think, because when it comes to corporate things, there are certain protections put in place. So perhaps, maybe his team was alerted of those protections, and that's why they feel that they have to proceed in this way, because they feel like it's a guaranteed slam dunk. Who's going to come forward and say that Justin was at the Four Seasons? You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to put that out there for you.
Yeah.
I think it's a little much to be suing a fan for $10 million. The reason why I say that, you guys, because I know y'all are already, but sexual assault is no thing to play with, and I agree. But like, just imagine if this young woman, maybe, not saying she is, but what if she has mental health problems? Justin has mental health problems. He got physical health problems. And she's just like acting out because she's acting out. This is her idol. How do y'all feel about that? And Justin want $10 million. Taylor Swift was sexually assaulted and she just wanted $1. She didn't even care about the money. She just cared about the fact that everyone knew about the situation and saw this man get charged. It's another Justin looking for money thing out of a situation. That's all. Has anyone spoken to Kyle Massey? Can we get we know he ain't gonna say nothing, but has anyone spoken to Kyle? Because Kyle is in all of these stories as eyewitness. Can we get him a check and get him to say something?
Yeah, we gotta check in with Kyle. Listen, of course, this is not a story to take lightly, but it is a lot of money. So I hope that this isn't true because of the victims, but it just shows that Justin's going to big lengths to clear his name. So listen, there's two sides to every story, and there's the truth. I'll always go back to that. We will get the truth, or they will arrive at the truth in their own way. So I just hope that, of course, the victims did not go through with this, and if it isn't true, Justin Bieber can clear his name. So I see both sides to it. Natalie says Taylor Swift sued for $1 because her case was about the facts. Just saying.
Natalie, no. I see Lorraine. Lorraine said, I've been a fan of Justin since 2010, but I have to say something is not right about how he responded. He put Selena in a bad position by bringing up her name. And to the people that are going to watch this, which shout out to the after watchers, our after sippers, thank you so much for fitting us in your daily routine. I'm just thinking, like, if you do the homework of the dates, you know that Justin was dating Selena. He did not have to say her name, and he did not have to say it as many times as he did
100%.
to get the engagement, likes, and everything else. So,
yeah, I guess out of this entire story, Selena didn't have to be into it, and so we'll just both agree on that he could have just said, "My then girlfriend." We're over the Selena thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. The Jelena ship is sunk. It's at the bottom of the sea, 10,000 leagues under, girl. Mm-hmm.
Selena is fighting bigger causes and movements than Jelena, right?
Exactly, Alex. That was a very good way to put it. Selena got bigger fish to fry, and she is placing her energy she's placing her energy somewhere that is going to promote change, positive change. So I can come
and moving forward.
Justin is suing fans for $20 million.
Yeah. Well, on that note, that is all the tea we have to spill today on our Chambong Friday. That was a lot. It was almost like a thick Thursday, right?
Yeah. The hour zipped on by, girl. You said the show was over. I said, wait, hold on.
I know. No, girl. But of course, we hope you have an amazing weekend. I'll be binging everything we talked about. Courtney and I, we're going to pause and come back to you on Monday at 8:30 Pacific Standard Time with the morning tea. Of course, I'm Alex Schiffman. You can follow me on socials at Alex Schiffman. Courtney, where can they follow the revolution?
You can find me on social media as well as my own individual YouTube channel, which you're not going to want to miss this Sunday at 12 p.m. PST, at Courtney revolution. And also, you guys, be sure to check out Moments of the Week tomorrow with me and my girl, Gabby. So be nice and get ready to get into all of that weekend tea.
Yes. All right. And on that note, we will see you guys Friday. Oh, I'm sorry. We saw you Friday. We will see you Monday. Listen, the week's over. We're done. My job is over.
You better wash your hands. It's in demand. You better wash your hands. Wash your hands. It's in demand. You better wash. Scrub your hands. Scrub your hands. It's in demand. You better scrub your hands. Scrub your hands. It's in demand. You better wash your hands. It's in demand. Wash your hands, Miss Man. Wash your hands. It's in demand. You better wash.